Hi everyone, Krysta Hannon here, Alkali's first ever Alkamist of the Year, and I kind of wanted to talk about that and fill you in on being Alkamist of the Year. Well, first and foremost, it's women owned. Added bonus, they are stylists that make the products for stylists. A lot of companies do make products that don't necessarily use them. So they're just making them and passing them on to people without actually using them and being in a salon with them. The design instantly I gravitated towards because simplicity, okay? Simple, to the point, no bells or whistles, not distracting. They are matte black, they are silver, they are white. And that's it. They come in beautiful, beautiful bottles. The packaging itself, awesome, just simple, looks great on everyone's shelf. Retail is a huge, huge thing for stylists behind the chair. You want your clients to take home the best products, and you need to make sure that your product shelves look fantastic. So that's not the only thing I liked about this brand. Alkali Beauty is one of the brands that I have chosen to work with because they are absolutely amazing. Even before my interest in the Alkamob, when I was just starting to dabble in these products, everybody in the inner circle, owner, they've reached out. Do you like this product? What do you like in your products? What gravitates you towards using something? Are there certain specific products that you need? They were completely 100% arms open, ready to answer any questions, point me in the right direction, sending me information about every single product, what it's used for, what's in it, it's amazing. This brand goes above and beyond for the stylists that are choosing them. And it's absolutely amazing. Being part of any company's inner circle, or being just a part of in this industry is key. I mean, there's so much like social networking that you have to do now, and if you're in a spot that you're either in a salon suite by yourself or you're in a small shop like mine, you want to be able to reach out to other stylists so you still get that creative motion going, you still know up-to-date things. The Alkamob is completely what I was looking for in kind of like that little network of people that I like to work with too. They inspired me to pretty much become part of the Alkamob because they're so supportive. Every single one of them, that started even knowing who I was reaching out all the time. Hey, saw this beautiful work. How did you do that? What kind of formulas are you using? What about if you try this? There was always advice. There was always constructive criticism. There was always listening from every single one of them. And the Alkamob, their product knowledge is amazing. Anytime I was starting with a new product, because I would get little by little, just because I didn't want to overflood my shelves and not have something that I was used to and not have something that I really needed. So being part of that, I wanted to be part of that because the product knowledge of the company, the product knowledge of everything, it's completely 100% supportive and completely 110% just there for each other. It kind of just, you can see it online. Look at every single one that interacts with Alkali Beauty or the Alkamob or the inner circle, responding everywhere. They're always boosting you up. They're always making sure you have everything you need. They're always like just giving you that boost of, yo, you got this, let's do this, hands down. So that's what it kind of inspired me to be part of the Alkamob in the first place. Being able to be somebody that newer artists or people that are just starting to use Alkali, anybody that is looking for a supportive, informative, anything, I love being a part of it because I'm able to help new artists, or able to just be part of something that is continuously rising together. And that's probably one of my favorite parts of the Alkamob is meeting all of these. I actually haven't met like a ton of them. And that's okay, because they honestly feel like I've known them for years. And knowing the inner circle and knowing, you know, everybody that is a part of Alkali Beauty, I feel like they're already family. So that's my favorite part. And if I ever have anything, even if it's not hair related, I can talk to any single one of them and say, hey, what about this? Or what about that? And they're family to me. Hands down, I have to say my split rainbow, where I had the yellow on one side and the whole rainbow on the other. But during this time, I kind of figured out a different technique that I wanted to use and that I wanted to create, is kind of making a like crescent moon shape, because I had to work with the split head. So I do a lot of split heads, and I do a lot of, you know, crazy color melts or any type of different techniques, but I wanted something that I'm creating myself. So I started coming up with different techniques, and this was one of my favorite ones. And it just came out perfect. So when you split the hair this way, it just showed apex of a rainbow, every single color. And that was my favorite entry that I did for Alkamist of the Year. Well, I pretty much kind of like dropped to the floor a little bit. I was super excited. I mean, who wouldn't be? You know, you're in this competition with hundreds and hundreds of entries and so many talented artists, and you know, you're pushing for something, and you're trying to just put in entry and entry and entry and come up with different things and come up with different colors. When your name gets announced for something that big, and it just completely, it made me speechless. I still am speechless, honestly. It's still kind of surreal to me that I am Alkamist of the Year, because it's just, you know, through this whole shutdown and through this whole quarantine and everything like that, that was something coming back from lifted me completely right up and was like, okay, this is the reason why I do things. This is the reason why I enter every single contest that I can for every company, or this is why like I push so hard for myself, is because I want to be able to create stuff that everyone likes, you know, and I love, because it's my passion. It's every day I walk in this door and I can't wait to create something. I can't wait to, there's so many times where, you know, you sit there laying in bed and you're just like, oh, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do this color. I know this is coming up. I know. But when your name is announced for something that big, and it's Alkamist of the Year, like it's not, you know, like it's the whole year. You have this title, you have this awesome title with this awesome company, and you get to now inspire people that are looking up to you and seeing how you do things, and being able to be a mentor or anything for anybody, and even just anybody looking up to me is like, wow, it's really cool. I was in here with one of my best friends and another client. I was curling her hair actually, and she was watching live for me, and she actually caught my reaction on video and just keep replaying it. It's like I just dropped, and I was like, oh my god. So it was a really awesome day. Alkamist of the Year, I mean, you have the title for a year. I mean, it's really awesome. Not only, you know, are you recognized about being Alkamist of the Year, but like you're working closely with this awesome company that is super supportive. But you also get your name on a product bottle, which is, I want my own product line eventually. So it's kind of really cool to see what it would look like in actual reality. And I get to help judge the next one. So that's really cool, is I get to, you know, choose artists that I, you know, love their work from. So I encourage everybody, please, you know, go for it. It's put yourself out there, because you never know what's going to happen. I never in a million years thought I'd win Alkamist of the Year. And here I am telling you about being Alkamist of the Year. It's an amazing feeling. It's amazing, accomplishing feeling for your own career. And it's just, it's awesome to work with a company like this. I really, really want to travel. And I really want to be able to do more education videos. I want to be able to be in person and teaching people. So I'm really excited that when we are able to travel safely, that I'll be able to get to do that and fly out to the West Coast and hang out with everybody and actually finally like hug everybody. And that's what I'm like really looking forward to. I'm also really looking forward just to progress with Alkali and the Alkamob, the inner circle. All of these women and all of the people that are part of it are absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to grow my connections with them and be able to see every single one of them.